Welcome to this 45 minutes of mindful self-care yoga. Today I have prepared a sequence to help you develop or maintain strong core. This is such an important part of our bodies for good posture and also to feel a sense of less discomfort on the lower back. And overall, it's important to have a strong core because we have to walk erect, right? And as we age and as we continue with our daily days habits that tends to hinge forward, it's very important to maintain that sense of stability and just feeling strong and supported. So we're going to start in child's pose. For this practice, you're welcome to have nearby blocks and a blanket. Today, I personally am going to practice just me and my mat. But as always, I encourage you to modify the practice based on your needs. Take a break whenever you need to. Use any props as you want to. This is your practice. Your body is the boss. I'm here just to guide you through a process so you can feel more connected to yourself, your body, and your breath. Child's pose. Take a moment there to keep your child's pose with your knees together and just rest your chest or your belly into your thighs and reach the hands in front of you and let your forehead rest on the mat. And let's just take a couple of breaths here to settle and ground ourselves into our practice. It's almost like you're dropping off anything that doesn't need to be deserving of our attention and fully focusing on this present moment. Just kind of allow the back of the neck to feel long and stretch. See if you can push the floor away with your hands so you're kind of bringing more weight into the hips, back down into the heels. And take long and easy breath through the nose. One more breath here. And take a moment as well to set an intention. Why are you here today? What is it that you need? What is it that you need to let go? Just ground and just be honest and just give this space the respect and the acknowledgement of your needs and allow yourself to really let the practice deliver whatever as close as possible to satisfy those needs, whether it's peace, calm, groundingness, happiness, centering, letting go of stress or overwhelm or anxiety. Take a breath in. As you exhale, slowly lift yourself, roll forward into your baby cobra. Take your time. Adjust your feet, your hands. Make the back of the neck long. Ground yourself through the legs and feet. Feel your pelvis supporting you. And use the strength of the upper back, rolling the shoulder blades together, elbows back, and gently pressing palms and your feet into the ground to help you lift the chest away from the floor. One more breath in here. Exhale, drop the chest down, tuck your toes under, back into that child's pose with your knees together. So we're gonna do that cycle a few times just to awaken the spine in the back, stretching. So we're flexing and extending the spine. And the spine is such an important part of the core. Deep breath in. Exhale, find your baby cobra. Nice and slow, especially if you're doing this practice in the morning. Just give yourself a moment to awaken the joints, awaken the body, awaken the strength, awaken your awareness. Stay here, inhale. Good, and then exhale, chest down, back to the knees, back into that child's pose. Really pressing and curving. Or rounding, I should say, the lower back. Let it feel good. Stretching the neck. Inhale here. Exhale. Find your baby cobra. Once you are in there, take a full breath. Inhale, lift the chest. Stay here, exhale. Inhale, relax the neck and shoulders. Strong legs, exhale, back to child's pose. Just one more like that at your own pace. Awakening, breathing. Stay in cobra for at least a full breath. Strengthening. And then exhale, release. Press back into your knees. Tabletop here for a moment. So adjust the knees, adjust your hands. Tuck the toes under or press the top of the feet. Your choice. We're just gonna do cat-cow. So first and foremost, I want you to feel stable in the midsection. So there is no rounding of the lower back. There is no hyper pushing. Just find that neutrality between the lower ribs and the lower abdomen. Crown of the head straight to the front of the mat, sacrum straight to the back of the mat, and actively engage in your fingertips, your knees, and your feet. Take an inhale, find your cow. Moving the head last. Start the move from the pelvis. Exhale, cat. Really squeeze in the belly in. This is going to help you tone the organs. And then inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round and push. And maintain the movement on the spine. So try not to move so much the shoulders or the hips. Stars on the spine. Very nice. Just one more round. Exhale. Inhale. Neutral spine. Inhale. Flip your right palm, maybe your left palm, maybe both hands at the same time. You know if this is too intense or not. We're stretching the wrists, spreading the fingers wide, nails are pressing into the mat. Your thumb is in the center of the mat, and the bottom of your palms is facing up. You're doing one hand at a time. Just shift to the other side. You start to feel appreciation for being alive, for being today in your practice. Undo the palms back to normal. Bring the fingers to the center so they're facing each other. Keep the elbows in and straight arms. We're gonna rock side to side very slowly to continue stretching and bringing some flexibility to the wrists. It's important that you engage the knuckles. It's important that you engage the fingertips. Good, and then slowly come back to center, tabletop. We're gonna do a bird dog. It's such a basic pose, but so effective for the core. So remember, try to keep the hips level. As you kick the right leg back, it's important to keep the toes on the floor. And the reason for that is to help you close the right hip. We tend to open to compensate. I want you to close it. So drag the left hip back so the right hip drops slightly back. Lower back flat. Without compromising the midsection, hover the back leg and use that right glute. Kick it through the right heel, keep that back leg strong. Left hand reaches forward and bring it as high as your ear and continue pushing the floor away with your left knee and your right hand. And continue engaging the lower belly, closing the ribs. You want to have a strong core to support the spine. One more breath in here. And then exhale, release. We're gonna switch sides. So we're just kind of teasing the waters here, right? We're warming up in here. Extending that left leg. Take note on my left hip. If it's open, I wanna close it down. I wanna extend my right arm as high as my ear. Relax the shoulders. And as you hover the back leg, try to lift it from the glute instead from the lower back. This is lower back lifting. This is glute lifting. Big difference, right? So just stay here for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. release. Now we're gonna alternate with each breath. Inhale, right leg, left arm. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, left leg, right arm. Exhale, release. So you got the idea. Continue moving on your own pace. Slowly, mindfully, precisely, with control and relaxation. You're gonna alternate, maintaining that core super engaged. One more on each side. Notice your tendency to start building tension and try to stay relaxed. Try to become aware of your body. And then release back to tabletop. Kick your right leg back. And bend the knees and press the heels straight up to the sky. And then as you exhale, you're gonna bring that right knee to the right overarm. And then exhale, kick in. So this is tiger pose. A little arch of the lower back. Maintain the hips closed. That right thigh is parallel to the floor and you're kicking the toes straight up to the sky. Exhale, round, right knee to the right overarm. All right? So let's do that 2 more. Inhale, kick. Exhale, knee to upper arm. Inhale, kick. Exhale, right knee to the right upper arm. And then release. Knee on the ground, left side, adjust your hands, come into your fist if you need to. Add any support that you have to, okay? Kicking that left leg, inhale. Exhale, left knee, left upper arm. Inhale, kick. Exhale, left knee to the left upper arm. Inhale, kick. Very nice. 2 more. Bring it in. Push the floor away. Lift that heel as close as you can. Inhale, kick. Exhale, bring it in. And then release. Open the knees as wide as your mat, a gentle baby, child's pose, dropping the chest. Keep the elbows off the floor and gently move the hips side to side, stretching a little bit the inner thighs in here. One more breath. And then as you exhale, release. Press into your first downward facing dog. So prepare your body to lift the hips up and back. Remember to give your legs a gentle support by micro-bending the knees. Walk the dog, stretching your toes and your calf. And as you ground yourself through your feet, as you ground yourself through your hands, maintain that lower abdomen slightly drawing in and feel the strength of the core in here. Your spine feels that support of the spine, the support of the abdomen area. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Similar to how we started the practice, we're doing the same thing, but a little bit farther away from the floor. So from downward facing dog, take a breath in. As you exhale, roll into your plank. You can drop the knees in here. Inhale, plank. Exhale, go into up dog. So up dog, you can drop the knees down into the floor, but just trying to keep the pelvis off the floor. As you press the palms, you're gonna try to lean the chest back, lengthen the sacrum to minimize compression on the lower back. This is option 1. Option 2, still hips off the floor. You're gonna press the top of the feet so much that you're gonna lift the knees and so your legs are off the ground. 1 inhale. And then exhale, close the chest down, almost like you're going back to that plank. And then back into downward facing dog. So very slow, mindful movement with intention. It's all, we're not doing anything extravagant or exotic. This is all reviewing the foundations, but engaging the core as we should be mindful about it. We're gonna do that 3 more rounds. Inhale, dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, roll into your up dog. So remember, you can drop the knees or knees up. Exhale, back into that plank. And back to downward facing dog. So that was one. 2 more rounds on your own. Adjust. Please do. Keep the breath. Once you're in plank, stay for a full inhale. Be mindful of the neck as you exhale. Find your up dog. Take here a full breath in. And exhale, plank. Full inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, you got that. Just have fun with the last one. And if it's challenging, it's because it is. So don't judge yourself. We're working in the core. And the core needs the legs and upper back, because the core is the bridge between the bottom and the top. So it forces you to use the whole body with intention. Very nice. Once you're done with your round, if you need child's pose, go for it. Otherwise, just hang in downward facing dog for 2 breaths. Settle the mind here in the present. Feel the breath. Now reach your right leg up and back for that 3-legged dog. And then as you exhale, remember that hip is closed, right? We're not opening the hip, we're keeping it closed. Right knee to the right upper arm as you roll forward into rounding into that plank. You're coming into the tippy toes of your left foot. Inhale, 3-legged dog, extending that right leg as high up as you can. Keep the close of that right hip. Exhale, knee to the right upper arm, coming into that rounding plank. Lift that right heel off the floor. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Last one. Exhale, roll into that plank, knee to the upper arm. Exhale, extend. Open that top hip, finally squeeze that heel into your glute, pointing the right knee straight up to the sky. Keep pushing the floor away with both hands equally and allow the left heel to drag down to the floor. And then release, downward facing dog. 2 breaths in here. Building stamina, building strength. If this is getting tough, it's okay. We're building slowly resilience, so you can practice this class over and over as many times as you like on demand pretty soon. Let's do that on the left side. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Left leg reaches up and back, keeping the hips square. Exhale, left knee to the left upper arm into that plank. Exhale, kick. Inhale. Exhale, plank, knee to upper arm. Inhale, kick up, 3-legged dog. Last one, exhale, knee to that left upper arm. Release, 3-legged dog. Open that top knee and let us sail here. Beautiful. Release back into child's pose, knees together. Give yourself a moment here. Bring your hands by your side, palms facing up, softening on the wrists. Very nice work. Two rounds of breath, settle in, feel the heat. And then slowly come back into that plank. We're gonna come into plank and we're gonna touch opposite shoulders with opposite arms. So you can do this with your knees down if you're feeling that's already too much. But if you're on your knees, try to rock the pelvis slightly forward so you feel the core here strongly that you have to engage it, okay? So I'm gonna do it on the knees so you can feel encouraged to modify. I don't want you to go beyond what you are able to if in case this is becoming too intense. Right hand goes and touch your left shoulder, hand down, left arm touches the right. And this is what we're gonna do, maintain that core strong and continue bringing the pelvis slightly forward so you feel that you're engaging the core. And of course, you can do this with the legs extended. Continue breathing, shifting side to side. One more inhale. Good, and then as you exhale, come back into that plank, knees down or not, and then come into your forearms in here. So it's like we're doing a dolphin, and we're doing a dolphin side plank. So push the floor away with your elbows, your forearms, keep those elbows on the shoulders, lifting the thighs, and then drop the thighs, the hips, and open the chest for extreme. And we're just gonna do that 3 more rounds. Exhale, close the chest, and as you close the chest, spread the shoulder blades, and this allows you to lift the hips, the lower abdomen and hips up, and then you tuck the toes under and lift the knees, all right? Keep the neck lengthened, one more inhale. Exhale, drop everything down, expand. Stretching your abdomen, lengthen through the sacrum, pressing the pubic bone into the floor. Shoulders down and away from the ears, your neck is growing taller. One more inhale. Once again, exhale, close the chest, separate the shoulder blades, gaze down. Push the floor away with your forearms so the abdomen is lifting you up along with the hips, and then lift the thighs up. Now from here, we're gonna rock the pelvis side to side, just 10 times. So we're doing 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep the pelvis low, 2, 1, and 0. Back into that Sphinx pose. Breathe in. And then come all the way to the ground. Make a pillow with your arms. Bend the knees. Move the feet side to side. Just minimizing whatever feel you might feel in the lower back. Forehead on the palms. Breathe deeply. Now for a strong core, we need to have a strong back. So let's do a couple of Shavasana. Release the feet down. Release your hands by your side. You can do this one with the hands, typical classical Shavasana. You can do the cactus where you kind of squeeze the shoulder blades, or interlacing the fingers behind. I'm just giving you different options so you can add a little playfulness in here. When you feel ready, choose the variation of your arms. Press the pubic into the floor. Lift the legs, keep the legs strong, pointing the toes back, and then lift the chest up. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, lift, hold it. And release. Child's pose, very nice. Any variation of child's pose that you like. 3 rounds of breath, ground yourself. Keep the breath nice and slow, deeply and slowly. Good. From child's pose, coming to Malasana, right? You can do this in the center of the mat. Remember to adjust. If you need any support in Malasana, give it to you, give it to your body. Malasana. So we press the palms together in the center of the chest, and we're using the upper arms to press the knees away from each other. And as we bring the palms in the center of the chest, that allows us to open the chest, to lengthen even more the spine. Crown of the head straight up, and your pelvis is sinking back and down to the floor. Hovering, using all the strength of your toes and your heels to support you. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Now from Malasana, we're going to boat pose, Navasana. So we're going to drop the pelvis into the ground and come into that Navasana. So any variation. Option 1, hands behind you, squeeze the shoulder blades, and you bring those thighs closer to your chest. Option 2, hands behind your thighs. And option 3, no hands. We're all in different stages in our core strength, so I want you to honor where you are. You're gonna extend the left foot tippy toes, bring it in, and opposite side. Try not to lean so much back with your spine. Try to keep the belly almost trying to touch the thighs. You're gonna alternate belly in. Relax the breath. 2 more on each side. You can do this. Good, and then release. Hug yourself in here. Rest the forehead into your knees. Round the upper back and let yourself recover the breath in case you were holding it. Good. Now we're just gonna do one more variation of Navasana here. We're gonna find your Navasana. You can cross your right leg on top of the left, palms straight forward, and you're just gonna rotate the chest side to side. A little bit of obliques in here. It's very important that you don't collapse on the lower back. So try to lengthen the lower back and try to press your chest towards the knees to the chest. As you relax the gaze, relax the breath. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Hug yourself again. Rub the forehead into the knee. We're gonna do 3 rounds of Navasana, half Navasana, full Navasana, and eventually lay down on her back. Okay, I know you're probably tired. Do what you can, don't overthink it, but adjust, okay? So Navasana, half Navasana, full Navasana, half Navasana, full Navasana, half Navasana, full Navasana, hold it, and then release. Stretch the arms overhead, point the toes, give yourself a long, delicious stretch. Release the hands at your side, bend the knees. Just do a bridge pose here. Any variation of bridge pose, you can grab the heels, interlace fingers underneath. And stay here for 3 breaths, stretching the abdomens. Keep the knees and toes pointing forward to the top of the mat. Keep the gaze to the belly, breathing in. Exhale, drop the pelvis down, hug your knees to your chest. Gently rock side to side, that's nice. We're gonna do reverse crunch. Reverse crunch, what it means is that we're gonna lift the hips off the floor to strengthen the lower back. So you can keep your hands by your side, palms on the floor, and then you're just gonna lift the hips like so, okay? We're just gonna do that 10 times. So nice and slow, and try to move very slowly. Try not to use speed and momentum. I want you to mindfully lift, and I want you to control the descending, okay? That's the tough part. And if you need break in between, take a break. So let's go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slowly down. 1. Keep going. 2. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Slow, 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 slow. 8. 9. Last one. And 10. Release the feet on the ground. Open your feet as well as the mat. Cactus arm. Windshield wipes with the knees. Both knees drop to the left. Keep your feet apart. Come into the edges of your feet. Press your right hip a little higher so you feel that stretch of the quad. Bring it back up to center, opposite side, lifting your left hip forward, stretching the left quad. And one more, switch to the left. Switch to the right. All right, we have a few more. What we're going to do now, we're going to come into that triangle shape with your hands. So your thumbs are facing each other and the index are touching each other. You're going to use that triangle and place it under the sacrum. And then you're going to lift the legs straight up to the sky. And if that triangle is not comfortable at all, then just place one palm in front of the other. Just I want you to have that support there on the lower back. Adjust the shoulders, relax the face, point and flex your toes. Give your legs a moment here. Now maintain the core draw in, and then slowly you're gonna drop the legs together like one big leg. Squeeze the knee, squeeze the inner ankle, come halfway down, and then slowly, slowly come all the way up. All right, we're gonna do that 5 times. So that was the test. Simple, nice and slow. We're gonna go down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Inhale for 1. Bring it up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that's the pace. Continue. Strong legs, kicking the heels like you're trying to push the air away from your body. Keep drawing the belly in. Try to minimize any arch of the lower back. Wherever you are, just one more. That's it. Hug the knees to the chest. Happy baby. Relaxing the abdomen. Kicking the heels up. Bring your elbows inside your legs and push them away from each other. Sacrum resting on the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. And then cross your right leg on top of the left thigh. Supine pigeon pose here, just for fun, just to give the core some break. So gently press the right thigh away from your chest. Keep the pelvis both ground on the floor. Just bring that left thigh a little closer to your body. And then switch inside. Try to settle, notice your heart beating, notice the heat in the body. It's good to move the body. The body is designed to move. Humans are designed to move. So it's okay wherever you are in your practice. It's completely okay. Just remove expectation, criticism. Release, take a little bit of break here in Shavasana or seated meditation, your call. I'm gonna stay here for a moment. So whether you choose Shavasana or a seated meditation, give yourself the space to be in the moment. Give yourself to relax the breath and relax your whole full body, letting your body feel the sensations of the practice. We did a lot today. See if you can rest in full stillness. As you feel the ground underneath, you're supporting your body. Allow your body to really let go. So we're going to close the practice with a few gratitude affirmations that you are welcome to repeat them silently in your mind. First one is, thank you for my breath. I thank my heart for allowing me to feel love. I am so thankful for my feet that allows me to move and walk and dance. Thank you and thankful for my eyes so I can see colors and all the beauty that surrounds me. I'm thankful for my ears that allows me to listen music and also stillness and quiet. I'm thankful for my hands, for all the huggings and the touching. I'm thankful for my mouth, for allowing me to taste and kiss and all the sweetness. I am thankful for my nose, for allowing me to smell the pine trees, the roses. I'm thankful for my arms and my shoulders. It allows me to hug and to lift things. I'm thankful for my voice, for giving me the gift of conversation and for singing. I'm thankful for the whispers. Thank you for this practice. Thank you for allowing me to reconnect to my true self with kindness, love, and compassion. Wherever you are, slowly bring your senses back to your breath as you deepen your next inhale. Take a full-on exhale. If you're in Shavasana, very slowly find your transition and way up into your comfortable seated. Take your time, and if you're in a comfortable seated, continue staying here mindfully, observing the breath. Once we're all in a comfortable seated position, we're going to do a little pranayama just to bring some cooling down into the body. So we're gonna inhale for 4, and we're gonna exhale for 5, and we're gonna do that 5 times. So whenever you're ready, take a deep and slow inhale for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one. Inhale 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Allow your breath go back to the natural rhythm. Bring your palms together in the center of the heart with a gentle bow to seal the practice with gratitude for our strength, for reconnecting to our true power. Infinite gratitude and thank you for making space and time for your practice and for doing that with me. Wish you a fantastic rest of your day. And I really look forward to seeing you next in this the next class. Thank you so much, and I'll see you very soon.